Hi, I'm Susan and welcome to the Maggie Menu Trail. We're in the third season and people all over Jamaica have been using Maggie products in an affordable way to prepare their meals. Today I'll be doing the chefing. I'm supposed to be preparing my sumptuous stew peas that I prepare at home, which has all sorts of delicacies in it. Now normally people just put probably pig's tail and fresh beef in their stew peas, but I go a little further and I add corn, chicken foot, carrots. My stew peas is just very mix up. Today I think I'm going to put in everything because the Maggie people are coming to taste it. So you have to make a good impression. Now I've cooked all of my beef already. That's my beef, it's already cooked. Of course my peas is nice and ready to go. I have my corn cooked already. I have my chicken foot cooked already. And let me show you my pig's tail, all cooked up already. Now I'm going to be adding my spinners. But first, we have to add a little Maggi coconut milk powder mix. Most convenient thing Maggi ever made. Mix that up in some warm water. I like using warm water because it dissolves everything much quicker than cold water would. And we add that to our bubbling stew peas. So that creaminess, it kind of tends to take away from the redness of the peas, but I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. It just gives it a real nice flavor. We just cover that and let that simmer for a while we get to our spinners, because everything moves fast from here. We don't want anything cooked out too much. All right, so we've already kneaded our flour. This is just flour, salt and water. You there right beside her, right or so? And she have you. Come, watch now. Look, you see how I roll it? Put it in. And don't make them too big, you know, because it's not dumpling you're making, it's spinners. So you make them small so that it's served for everybody. Stir that up a bit. Cover. And let that cook down until we're ready to add our fresh seasonings, which Wendy mentioned complements Maggi products very well. I need to check on my rice. Going well, almost done, another 5 minutes or so. And I have some string beans here. I hate boiling out my vegetables. I just it's gonna blanch a bit. So we have our water boiling already. Put my string beans in. I'm gonna be complementing my string beans, as Wendy says, with my Maggi vegetable bouillon, which I like to crush out before I put it in the pot. You don't want to leave any lumps out there. Cover that up, and that will boil for like 2 minutes, because I don't like my vegetables all waterlogged. I don't like that. So what we have left to put in the stew peas is our scallion and thyme, a little sweet pepper. I like lots of garlic, and I'll tell you about the benefits of garlic in a little while. We've got some carrots and good old Scotch bonnet pepper, pimento seeds, and a little black pepper. And we're going to be once again using the vegetable bouillon along with some garlic bouillon. See, Maggi seasonings can also complement each other in the kitchen once you can get all the flavors right. I'll also be using some of my season-up all-purpose. All right, let's check on that stew peas now. Boy, this is coming along quite fine. Dumplings floating, that means soon finished cook. So I can add my carrots now. Add my thyme. Good old Jamaican thyme that can be grown in your backyard. Scallion, which I like to do the shake thing. Sometimes I crush it with a spoon, but this is a better alternative. We can now add our sweet peppers, and I'm going to add some of my garlic. I want the garlic to be the last flavor that you smell when the cooking is finishing up. Stir that a bit and leave that to boil. Let's check on that string bean. Coming along nicely. Another minute and we'll be out of here. Time for the second seasoning. You know, in Jamaica we're not satisfied with seasoning up the pot one time. We season as we go along. So now we have a little black pepper. And back to our Maggi vegetable bouillon mixed with a little garlic onion bouillon. And you can also, because there's beef and all sorts of meats in there, you can just put a little bit of all-purpose as well. It's now time for some pimento seeds. Some people crush their pimento seeds, but depending on what kind of flavor you want in your stew peas or any other dish, you can leave them whole. Good old scotchy. You got colored scotches here. Don't mind how much I put in there, I'm not bursting them. It's just the flavor I like inside. I'll give that a stir. What I do towards the end of cooking my stew peas, if it's a little too liquid, is to take out some of my peas and just crush it. In Jamaica we'll call it gummy gummy. So it gets gummy gummy. Or it thickens. All nice and crushed, and just put it back. And it will thicken your stew just to the right consistency. Cover that for a little bit, another 5 minutes. And then, as I said before, the final touch is the garlic. This is the last smell mixed with the pepper. Lovely. The next door neighbors will come running. So we'll just wait another 5, and the stew peas will be ready. And the Maggi personnel will be here to taste it. And do remember to follow the Maggi Menu Trail. We may be making our next stop in your community.